Hello guys, Super Mario Luffy here, and today I want to show you my top 3 last stand builds for solo players. First I will show you the whole build like in the Dark Zone or in the open world with all the minor and major attributes, and after that I will show you the stats will I have in Last Stand, because in Last Stand the stats are better than in the open world and in DC because they got maxed out, and so my builds are better in Last Stand. First, let's start with the damage dealer set. I'm using here the buried chest piece with firearms. Major attributes are health and enemy armor damage, ammo capacity, a stamina mod with health on it, and the firearms mod also with health. Here my mask is a refresh mask on firearms, 976 ammo with 4% critical hit chance, and firearms mod with health on it. My short bow knee pads also on firearms with critical hit damage 9%, blind and death resistance, shock and burn resistance, firearms mod with health, and first aid self heal as a performance mod. My backpack is here a specialized backpack with firearms and critical hit damage 9%, bleed resistance, firearms mod with health, and 2 times first aid self heal. Here I got the MC gloves with firearms, critical hit damage, SMG damage, and enemy armor damage. Enemy armor damage because I don't get firearms skulls MC gloves with critical hit chance, but I'm farming, but I don't get it. And my holster is a nimble holster with critical hit chance, and the performance mod is first aid self heal. 9100 firearms, 3000 stamina, and 2800 electronics. My MP5 are dealing almost 25k damage. I got 2 different types of MP5, one with deadly and responsive and adept, one with deadly, responsive, and unforgiving. Here you see my weapon damage is 24.8 in the open world, that's just the open world, 33% critical hit chance, and a lot of critical hit damage. 122 skill power, my toughness is 278, my max health is 186, and my ammo immigration is almost 33%. It's pretty good, but in Last Stand you got over 35% ammo immigration. Here you see my Last Stand stats. 25.2 my MP5. Here you see again my talents on my MP5 like before. In Last Stand I got 37 critical hit chance, 136 critical hit damage. Skill bar is almost the same. My ammo immigration is 35.18. My max health is 190. It's enough for me because that's just a damage dealer set, and I got my heal from the nimble holster. Here you see my scan is critical hit chance 10%, and my heal, it's not the best heal, but I say with the refresh mask and the nimble holster, it's pretty good. Here you see my next build, 3 tactician and 3 gold. My firearms here is 6500. My stamina is 3000 and electronic 5500. My critical hit chance here is 35%. A lot of critical hit damage again. Max health is 190,000. And my ammo creation is 35%. That's again in Last Stand. And after that I will show you the set in the open world. My scan is dealing 28%. Skill cooldown is 21 seconds. And my heal is almost got me 150,000 self heal. So let's go to the overall stats here. In the normal world, I'm using here the buried chest piece with skill haste, health, and two mods with skill haste. My mask is a tactician mask, also an electronic with skill power, bleed and death resistance. And you see I'm using here the tactician because of the skill haste and the skill power from the 3-piece bonus of the tactician. Here is on firearms my knee pads with health on it, because I don't get some with skill power. My mod is again with skill haste. I'm using here the specialized backpack because it's for solo players, and inventive backpack is not that good because at solo, if I fight against other players, I don't get the full health the whole time, so I'm using the specialized backpack with 2 times critical hit damage for my pulse. My Savage Gloves with critical hit chance, SMG damage and critical hit damage on firearms, pretty good ones, and my Tactician holster with skill haste as a major attribute, yeah. All stats over 1200 and first aid self-heal. I'm using here the Liberator and the Centurion on this set because of the bonus. It grants me 10% more RPM at all weapons for 10 seconds if I kill someone with the Centurion. Let's see to the overall stats. Yeah, again, it's just the normal world, bit more cooldown and less critical hit damage and critical hit chance, but it's okay. 143 self-heal. Yeah. My self-heal is enough to give me full health. Here my talents I'm using on all my sets is triage, critical hit, critical save, strike back, and on the move just for solo. I'm using these ones. Yeah. Here to overall stats. Now that's the wrong weapon. Yeah, here my MP5, 18,000, almost 18.2 thousand, critical hit chance 30%, critical hit damage 117, damage to it is 14%, skill haste 42%, it's pretty good. This set is all about the skill haste and skill cooldown, and yeah, it's hard to die with this set because of the skill, the cooldown, and the good heal, and you're dealing a lot of damage because of your critical hit chance and your critical hit damage. Yeah, here you see, if the opponent plays with the pulse, I'm using this one with Adept, and if the opponents play without pulse, I'm using this here with Unforgiving. The Liberator is pretty good. High fire rate, yeah. And the Centurion, again, the talent. It's pretty good. If I'm in a 1v1, I'm kill them with the Centurion, and if the next one comes stepping by, I got 945 fire rate on my MP5, and that's pretty good. So here my next set, it's just a golden exotic tactician, yeah, with a lot of damage. You see, I got over 20,000 damage with this set, 35% critical hit chance, and 117 critical hit damage. My skill haste is not that good like in the set before, but it's still good, over 20% skill haste. Yeah, that is the last stand, guys. And you see here my stats. Skill cooldown is 26 seconds, and my critical hit damage on my pulse is 32, and my self-heal is 151, and cooldown is 26 seconds. So here this set in the open world, or just in the normal world, Dark Zone, or for incursions. Barrett chest piece with electronic, health and skill haste, ammo capacity like in the sets before. My mod is here Fireman's mod with skill haste 2 times, 3% skill haste. My armor here sucks, that's the reason I'm using this one. This chest piece just in last stand. Refresh mask with skill power and electronic. Yeah, mine attribute is not the best, but yeah. I'm using this one because of the high ammo on it. My Schwapper knee pads are on firearms with skill power, bleed resistance, shock resistance and burn resistance. This is pretty good. And my mod is here firearms mod with skill haste and pulse crit damage. Using here again the specialized backpack with firearms with skill bar on it, ammo capacity, my electronic mod with skill haste and 2 times critical hit damage as a performance mod. My ammo here is pretty good, it's almost a guard roll here for my backpack. Here my Skulls MC gloves with SMG damage, critical hit damage and critical hit chance on electronic. These gloves are just for a last stand. My holster is a nimble holster with skill haste again, and my performance mod is first aid self heal because of my self heal. This is my favorite build for if I play solo because of the high damage I made and the high skill power and less cooldown, and yeah, it's pretty good. You see 20,000 damage without any buffs, so it's pretty good. Yeah, and again, if the opponents play with pulse, I play with adept, and without, I play with unforgiving. Here you see my weapon damage, 20,000 in just a normal world. Critical hit chance 30% and critical hit damage 100. I think 17 it was. My skill power almost 260,000 skill power, toughness 251. Yeah, that's it. And here you see my self heal 154 and skill cooldown 27, pretty good without triage and any buffs. And my scan is 25. Critical hit chance and critical hit damage is 31. So that was my 3 builds. I hope you like this video. So a lot of more content is coming. Best builds for Dark Zone, for solo, PvE supporter sets and so on next few days. So I hope again you enjoy your day, and don't forget to press the follow button and the like button. So see you guys.